Hello, wonderful bridge people. Eli Jolly here. I thought today I'd do some practice. I'm about to travel for a tournament, and I just want to make sure that my fundamentals are in place for my declare play. So, specifically today, what I'm going to work on is counting my winners in even suit contracts. And a great way to do this is actually to practice bridge master problems. Um, Now, you can play, beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert, or world class. When I practice, I like to typically do advanced and expert problems, and then maybe a couple world class just to open up my mind to some more possibilities. But I feel like if you can get levels 1 through 4 down, that'll cover, 98% of bridge hands, and if you can apply the themes, even better. Now, I'm just going to start with a certain set. Let's just go all the way to C1, and maybe we'll do 10 problems. If those 10 problems are relatively easy, then we can move on. Now, I've done these a fair bit before. Like I've done all these problems at some point, right? So some of it might be memorization, but as long as I understand the theme and I'm applying the technique correctly, then I'm going to be happy. So anyway, let's make some room here. History, see how we're doing. And I might not play it out all the way if I solve the problem, so I might not get the little star at the end, but that's just to save time. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're in three no trump, so definitely going to apply the method of counting winners on this one. I've got three heart tricks. I've got club trick is 4, and I have two diamonds is 6. So I need three more tricks. Now they're going to give me a spade for sure. This is the 8 of spades. So looks like it might be from length. It could be like ace, queen, 10, 8, whatever. It could be all those things. Now I think right away, I think the key to this hand is that because I'm low on tricks and nothing else seems to be better, I have to rely on my diamonds, right? A diamond 3-3 break would, I think, see me home. So then I would win 4 diamonds, 3 hearts, a club, and a spade for 9 tricks. The issue though is I can't let Easton lead. That's the issue with this hand, because if I do, then they're going to play a spade through. This is either high, or this is from like shortness, or this is from length. Now, if it's high from shortness, then that would be better. The 10 here, so I I really can't duck this, because if I do, they just play a spade back through, and typically when they leave the 8 here, it looks like they've got 5. So I'm just going to go ahead and win this trick. Now, the key to this hand, remember, is that I've got to keep East off of lead. And the best way to do that is to play diamonds. Now, the diamond suit here is interesting because we have all the low spots. So I have to be really concerned about what spots played. Like if East has, for instance, they have like 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So if they have the 7, I can then play low. So what I'm going to do here is definitely win this trick. I can't let them win. Let's play back over the heart, right? I should have paid attention to what they played, but I've got to hope here that we can keep them off of lead. So if East started with the 7 at this point, there's nothing that West can do. So I'm going to take this and play a diamond. And we see the 7, right? So now, even if they play a club, I can get back to hand, okay? And I have a heart trick and I have 2 diamond tricks. So this is a really, actually, it's an advanced problem, but it feels expert to me because you have to juggle several suits, and also just paying attention to the diamond spots is key. Now, I've played this hand, right? I've played this hand. This was probably months ago, but the theme is important. This is the danger hand theme. This is what occurs on a lot of these types of hands. Okay, well, that took longer than I thought, so we might just do 3 or 4 and then move on to the next problem here. Okay. 11, 12, 15 points. And here we go. This is one of the reasons I love Bridgemaster is they have the same kind of problems come up again and again and again. Now, this is the same themes come up, right? This is basically the hand, but reversed, and we now have a different danger hand. Okay. Now our danger hand is east. We want to keep east off of lead. So same kind of idea. And let's just see what we can do here. Okay, the 7. So this is low, right? This is the lowest spot. This is the same kind of suit, but I'm sorry, I jumped ahead. Let's go through our process. I have 3 heart tricks. I have a spade trick now is 4. I have a diamond is 5, and I have 2. Sorry, club is 5, and I have 2 diamonds is 7. So in order to make the hand, I need to develop 2 more diamonds. So let's try to do that. Okay, so we've got the 8 here, and what we really need is we need West to have the queen of diamonds and let them win the trick. So let's just get back over. Okay, the 9. The 9 is also small. Okay, at this point, so they can probably play over it. 10, and we needed West to have started with queen. Queen 9. Queen 9's Queen 9 7. So that's what we're going to play for. And they do. Okay. So this one was faster because it's a mirror of the last one. Okay. And again, it's just cool because we get to really pinpoint spots and holdings. And that's the lifeblood of bridge. You know, that's one of the things that makes it such a great game. Okay, we're in 3 no trump. I thought we were going to practice suit play. I did not practice these beforehand, obviously. Okay, so this is a great. I immediately kind of see what the idea is, but this is where we got to count tricks. We've got to count tricks. So let's be smart here and just see what we've got at the top. So I've got 2 spades. I've got 3 clubs is 5. I have a diamond is 6. So I need to develop 3 more. Now, if the club suit comes in, if I can get to my clubs, that's 5 clubs, 2 spades, a diamond. Okay, so that's 7, 8, and okay, so that's 8 tricks, and then by getting to the dummy, I'll set up a diamond. I don't think it's going to be that easy, but I think what is clear on this hand is that if we can unblock clubs, then we have different possibilities. Now, can I make the hand if I just set up my hearts? That's a very natural thing to do, right? So 2 spades. If I set up my 2 hearts, that's 2 hearts is 4. I've got 3 clubs. Okay, 3 clubs, great. And a diamond, which isn't quite enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we've got all these possibilities. I think what is clear is that we need to do this. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to unblock clubs because if we can get our 5 clubs, 2 diamonds, and 2 spades, we've got it made. And I've got enough entries here. Now I'm going to do something funny, which is just play the Jack of Diamonds. If they take the king, then I have the contract made. And I'm doing this because I want to keep my entry to my diamonds. Now let's stop right here and reevaluate. So 3 clubs, 2 spades is 5, 2 diamond tricks now because I have the ace. And so I don't need to actually set up my diamonds. Now, bad things could happen if I play a diamond at this point, right? East could have the king, and they made a really good duck, and I can't get to the dummy. They knock out my spade before I can set up my hearts. So I'm going to revert back to hearts. And this is just a good example of switching tacks. The opponents were really just stranded on this hand. There was only so much they could do. Now, if this was match points, I might take a different line because I would be greedier. But this is not match points. This is imps just trying to make the contract. So at this point, I don't need to do anything special. I've got my diamond, and right, I get my star, and the contract is made. Okie dokie. Maybe just do one more here, just kind of keeping track of the time. I like to keep these videos short and sweet if possible. All right, next deal. Another no trump contract. Well, it's good to practice no trump for sure. Alrighty. So this is a theme that will pop up um, again and again. Well, not again and again, but the the issue with this hand is the diamond suit. So again, I want to rush in. You see how I have to work in my process here. I got two spades. I got a heart is three. I've got a club is four, and I have three diamonds is seven. Now, if the diamonds come in for five tricks, I've got nine. What's the problem? What's the problem here? The 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 problem here is that unfortunately the diamonds are blocked, right? And they're trying to remove my hard entry from the dummy. So the way you can combat this is actually by pitching a diamond from the south hand. If you pitch a diamond from the south hand, now the suit does not block. As long, well, now we have to hope that they split 3-1, but that's an assumption we need to make anyway, most likely. So when you duck here, though, you still have to be careful, right? That we're not going to just get killed in another suit. And I think I'm going to duck just because I have the ability to, right? And now this is the key play. I duck again. I duck again. I maintain control of the hearts. They switch to a spade, but it's too late. It's too late. So watch what I do here. As long as the diamonds split, okay, good. I can cash the ace of diamonds, ace of hearts, excuse me, pitch a diamond, and now the suit does not block, which is really lovely. So we go back to our original assumption that we were going to win five diamonds, a heart, two spades, and a club. Good. And I have the spade and I have the club trick. Okay. All righty. Next deal. I think we'll make this the last hand. You're at 5, 9, 10. One diamond, one heart. So just checking in on the auction, the opponents did not bid at any point here. They're leading the jack of spades. And let's see. Oh man, okay, this is interesting. So I've got three spades. I've got two hearts is five tricks. And pretty clearly, right, I've got to set up my diamonds. Now, this is really interesting. This is super interesting. Because I think, I mean, on the surface, yeah, I've got to go after my diamonds. Okay, so if the I'm going to make a little bit of safety play here. Okay, because like I could go after clubs. Let's think about that before I go too wild. I could try to go after clubs in some way. If I get a diamond trick, so three spades, two hearts is five. Let's say I get a diamond is six, and I can only get one club trick. So I've really got to get the diamonds to work for me. And I could always lose three clubs, a diamond, and a heart. So ducking a heart, it's not going to do anything. I just want to make sure because these bridge master problems are tricky. So some of you might be thinking, why in the world is he belaboring this? But I think the possibility I need to watch out for here is that West has stiff ace of diamonds, and I think that might be the lesson on this hand, which is just play toward your long suit, right? Play toward your long suit, and I think yeah, I think this is the way. Trying to reason if there's any other uh is there any other reason to not play up here? I don't think so. So I'm just going to play a heart and play a diamond, and they play the ace of diamonds. Okay, there we go. There we go. So that's the lesson of the hand. I was trying to think if there's any other reason to do anything besides the normal play, but this is one reason I like Bridgemaster because things are going to be funky. You know that these are edge cases. Things that are Not going to occur a lot, but just by applying good technique, I gave myself that little extra chance that West had the stiff ace of diamonds. Now, there's really nothing else to be done on this hand. We could even just cash this, play back up, and now the diamonds will come in, no problem. So it's just that old, one of the first bridge lessons you learn in terms of card play, right? Lead toward your honors, and that's what I did. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that's 4 hands from the advanced set, problem C 1 through uh, 5 there, or was that 5 hands? Doesn't matter. Played a few hands, and hopefully that was instructive. And what I noted for myself is that I was rushing at trick 1. Sometimes it was partly because I knew the hand or I saw the theme, but I want to just make sure I'm really counting my tricks, because that's something that when I don't do it, I can make some mistakes, right? But when I do it, and I do make sure that I'm doing the extra technical work, then the odds of me making a mistake go way down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're loving the summer, or hopefully the weather's nice where you are, and hopefully you're having fun with bridge. And per usual, happy bridge. Bye.